My question is that the real Kanye West? Oh, I'm supposed to be recording on this one too. So is that the real Kanye West? That is the question on our minds at this time. Because why does this girl dress like that? She's like fashion clickbait. She just wears all kind of dumb shit just so that people could talk about her. Fashion clickbait. And it don't even look good. Like, you see them green pants here? I get the style. It's very provocative. It's very sexy. And they're going to a family restaurant. I watched I saw another video. That could be propaganda, I don't know. But they're saying is that the Cheesecake Factory or some shit like that they were saying? But the stockings, yeah, the actual stockings, they come down into her shoes. How ugly is that? Somebody call the fashion police. If she if they were like cut off the hair, then I could say that outfit is, I don't think it's appropriate for going into a family restaurant. So the question is this the real Kanye West? And is that how he wants his little daughter or daughters? I don't even know how many children he has now. But is that how he wants his child to behave? Even Kim Kardashian didn't dress like that in public. At least not all the time like that. You know what I'm saying? She made Kim Kardashian look quite respectable in my opinion. This what's her name? Bianca Sensoria or whatever the fuck she name. I'm not sure if she's an upgrade. And I'm not sure if that's the real Kanye West. And that's probably why I don't think that's the real Kanye West. I don't believe that Kanye would be like, you know? And it's like it's so staged. That little clip there. Ugh. That can't be our Kanye West. Well, let's see what God has to say. What does God want us to know? Is that the real Kanye West Most High? What do you want us to know? Inquiring minds have questions. What do you want us to know? So I've been guided to 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 decks. So you know this is gonna be taking some time. So you might wanna grab something. I have my nuts. Okay. So shit. When my belly starts to say I'll be taking a short break. Because I haven't really had breakfast. I didn't really feel breakfasty. But I did have a few nuts just now. I believe that that's not the real Kanye West. But because he's so influential, I think that they're using his image to walk around with what looks like a skettle, a whore, a prostitute, a woman with very low uh, moral standards, so that they can influence other youth to behave like that and be okay to be with women who carry themselves like that. But the fact of the matter is, the way that she presents herself to the world, there's a time and a place for everything. And if she was truly going to a family restaurant, that is not the time or the place to be dressing like that. I'm not saying that she has to be boring, but those pants were down a bit low. And we have a duty to each other in society. Okay? That type of self presentation, it contributes to the deterioration of our societal standards. Okay? They're normalizing it, so then more people are gonna do it. And I saw an advert the other day with these pants, these panty pants, they said. That's supposed to be the new fashion, where they actually make panty. They're shaped like panties, but they're supposed to be treated as though they're very, 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 very short pants. And then other countries around the world who still have respect for morality and self-respect, they will see they will see people like that and then kind of speak in general terms about everybody like we're all like that. Nonsense. We are not all like that. Okay? There's a time and a place. Let's see who's gonna pick up this trend. Who do you think is gonna pick up this trend? The panty pants and Bianca's very low cut tights pants, leggings, whatever it was. The future will reveal all. Five more, yeah. Just imagine your daughter wanting to leave the house and something like that. I guess God was waiting for me to say that. Because I was thinking it, and I wanted to say it, but I didn't want to interrupt my concentration. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, what does God want us to know? Is that the real Kanye West? We got obsession. It is time to get out of your head and back into your heart. Interesting. Okay. Let's see where God is going with this. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So we got connection. You are very connected to the heavenly realms. Is that the real Kanye West? Okay, let's read on. Let's check these before. This way. Reverse. Okay, so we got the journey. Did I show you guys that card? Connection. That's the first card to come out. Then we have the journey. And we have self-sabotage. But they're both in the reverse. Okay, so we're gonna interpret just now. Then we got authentic self. We got authentic self-expression. And we got metamorphosis, but this was in the reverse. So let's check it. Just correct like this. Okay. But I still feel wrong. Let me check again. Sorry. Can you see the cards? I have limited space today, okay? Okay. Confusion. So it feels more correct this way, but the energy is quite weird. Okay, so it's in the reverse. Okay. So, not a metamorphosis. And the underlying issue, we got healing with nature. Alright, let's interpret. A lot of cards came out. Oh, yeah. So, is that the real Kanye West? We got connection. You're very connected to the heavenly realms. Okay, and we have the journey. You are learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. That's in the reverse. And self-sabotage. You may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. It's in the reverse too. And we have authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are and your life will change in the most amazing ways. That's in the upright. Then we have metamorphosis. Like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you are about to get your wings. And that's in the reverse. So like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you are about to get your wings. So you're not about to get your wings. Interesting. So we got healing with nature. Your soul yearns to be outside in nature, around the healing waters, flowers, and trees. Interesting. Because the person, now check the vision, yeah. She is dressed like it's hot summer outside. And Kanye, supposed Kanye, is dressed like it's fucking freezing winter. So, what temperature really is it outside? I'm confused. Then there's some people sitting on the steps and they seem to be wearing jackets, but you know, you can't trust these people. So it's like, what go on this up? So what am I getting from this? We got next is time to lighten up. You may be taking life too seriously. And then we have karma. You may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. Okay. Then we have boundaries. You are learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. And then we have recognition. Someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do. And then we have seeker of truth. You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. So what I'm gathering from this, we got limiting beliefs. This situation calls for reprogramming your belief system. Interesting. Then we got wake up call. You are about to discover your life purpose. And we have resolve. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is time to make a decision. So I feel like it's a test of intuition. Increase. You have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart in the form of education. Education is an important part of your soul's development at this time. So I feel like, yeah, perception. See, you are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. Then we got parting ways. So it's a new way of thinking. It may be time to move on from this person or situation. Very interesting. So, okay, let me put all of these back in order. Because what I'm getting, so connection, you are very connected to the heavenly realms. Then we have the journey and self-sabotage in the reverse. You are learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. So you are not learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. And we got self-sabotage, but that was in the reverse. You may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way, so it's not. So there is no gift inside, but you're not sabotaging your own self. So it's like, it's not really that important, but it's gonna be helpful. So we got, you are very connected to the heavenly realms. Because I was getting perception, so it's like God wants us to use our perception. God is like, what do you think? So we got authentic self-expression, true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. And then we got metamorphosis, like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you're about to get your wings in the reverse. So you're not about to get your wings. What I'm getting from this here is mostly, I feel like it's us. God is saying, what are you perceiving? So this is the angle that God is choosing to go in with this matter. Okay. So God is saying you're connected to the heavenly realms. So it's like, use it. And there's no need for you to change. You are already connected. So use your gift of perception. What's the other word that they use? Recognition, perception, education. So is this the real Kanye West? God is like, what the fuck do you think? Yeah. Because following, we have choose to approve of yourself and others will too. Exactly, in your spiritual gifts. You are in the process of developing and fine-tuning your spiritual gifts. So God is saying, what do you think? Is this the real Kanye West or nah? We got soulmate. This relationship is a match made in heaven. Trust and forgiveness. It is time for you to let down your guard and learn to trust again. Trust who? Yourself. Trust in your intuition. I personally don't believe that that's the real Kanye West. I know that Kanye has a bad boy streak inside of him, but this girl is doing too much. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, let's read on. But God is saying, you already have the gift inside you. I want you to use it. Is that the real Kanye West? What do you think? Let's read on and see what else God wants to say. So God is like, what's your perception telling you? My perception is telling me, nah, but no way. I don't think that Kanye would settle for his woman looking like that like all the time. You know what I'm saying? Especially going to certain places. Kanye is a man of, respectability, regardless of what people might think about him. Let's be real about who this dude is. Okay? He's a bit weird, yes. He got his own sense of self, as we all should. And everybody don't have to approve of you, who you are, or what you look like, or what you choose to do. But it's like, how do you know your people? You know your people how you know your people. So how much do we really know Kanye? That's the question so far. It's like, how sincere has Kanye been to us? You know what I'm saying? We only know his public image. And he's never really been a paparazzi type of guy, innit? And all of a sudden now, him and the paparazzi are best friends. What's that about? And I feel like Kanye loves his children. I feel like he's the type of dude to be a family man. You see what I'm saying? So he's not gonna want his daughter to grow up and be looking like or acting like and dressing like a prostitute, like she's advertising to sell her body. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let's read on. Let's see what else God has to say about this. Is this the real Kanye West? The first thing God wants us to do is use our own sense of perception. So let's see where God takes it from here. I could be wrong, but nothing inside me feel like that's Kanye. I believe that they're using a look-alike so that they can still harness Kanye's power of influence. You see, so they got somebody to pretend to be him, so that the rest of the world can look on at this character and the woman standing by his side and think that, oh, he thinks that's cool, he thinks that's okay. I guess I could think that's okay too. That's how it works. That's how the magic works. And that's why I did the reading about the Princess Diana coming back, because it's like, if these secret society people had plans to use Princess Diana's image to now bring some stupid kind of mindset and behavioral patterns into the world, that would have been dangerous, because a lot of people revere Princess Diana. So it's like, if Princess Diana is cool with doing and saying certain things, it will mess with a lot of people's minds, people who believe in her. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with me. If they try to remove me or try to like kidnap me or something, and then have some chick there they were training to look like me and talk like me and act like me, and then I come on with some behaviors that you're not used to, it's like, is that really her? Because that's how I feel about Astro Queen. Because it's like, when I look at Astro Queen, it's like, how many people live inside there? Is that really you? You know? So these people of influence, people with power, the real magicians, we have to be careful when we see their image and see what they are doing, because the enemy can easily use a double, somebody who looks like them. They could actually train somebody to look like them, talk like them, behave like them, but it's not actually them, because they're coming with some extra behavioral patterns, some extra philosophical um, ideologies. And it's like, what? It's like, that don't even go with who we know you to be type of energy. So God is using this here situation to help us to sharpen our minds. Okay, because I'd imagine they do that a lot. And we have to watch out for those pitfalls. That's why it's good to have our own mind and sense of self, so we don't allow ourselves to be influenced by behaviors that are going to work against us or deteriorate us anymore, because it's time to heal. And healing starts in the mind. Winning starts in the mind too. So God is training us to see the deception in this here reading. That's how it started off so far anyway. They can even do it to your family members and that. So it's a good lesson to learn. Your wife or husband, brother or sister leave the house one day and come back a completely different person. You're wondering, wait, who are you? You know? Sometimes they just picked up bad ways from outside, but depending on who you are and how important you are in the grand scheme of things, just know that they can and probably are working on using tricks like that. Take out your loved one and put in a agent, a double. These people are diabolical and they go really, really, really far to achieve what they're trying to achieve. They are the CIA, okay? Depending on who you are, they've shown us these meat suits that they've been making. Look at what Eddie Murphy can do with himself in his movie. Eh? You would swear to God that the character is real. And a lot of people are walking around who can afford to buy these meat suits, wearing these meat suits so they could go out and do whatever they want to do and go back home and nobody will be any the wiser. That is them. So you're looking for a white man when it's actually a black man wearing a white meat suit. These are the times that we're living in. Well, these are the times that we're aware of, because these things have been around for a while. But now they're becoming even more popular. Because once you have your money, you can buy whatever you want. But energy don't lie. Somebody visited me yesterday and he had on a white man meat suit, but I know who it is. I have a good idea who it is. Parked up in front of my house in a heating van. As if I don't know his energy. Pay attention to the energy. Everybody has their own essence. Even in your dream state, sometimes you're having a dream, you're seeing one. Listen, first of all, anybody who don't want to hear what I'm saying, you can kindly leave. You don't need to send no negative energy towards me. I'm here doing what I'm supposed to be here doing for my people. If this message isn't resonating with you, if you feel like I'm wasting your time, just leave. Because these are pearls and we do not cast pearls to swine. So swine, leave. Anyhow, your dream state. When you're having a dream, Sometimes you're seeing one person's face, but you're perceiving another person's energy. Your perception is correct. Do you understand that? Because some people, they cloak themselves, they hide themselves, I should say. Okay, so you're seeing one image, but you're perceiving somebody else. If you have that level of perception in your dream state, and you'll be able to know that who you're seeing is not who is there. Who you're perceiving is who this is who you're perceiving is who is actually there in your dream state, interacting with you. Okay, so perception. It's like, don't let these two eyes deceive you. Use your sixth sense. Sometimes people cloak themselves in other people's energy too. Because the dude who came outside my door yesterday, I was sensing two different energies on him. Now, that could mean maybe they were engaging in some homosexual activity. Maybe that's why I was perceiving the two of them. Okay? Who knows? But sometimes people use other people's energies to cloak their own energy too. So we have to understand the type of world that we're living in and the type of challenges that we're up against. And when I make my videos, I don't make my videos for idiots. I make my videos for sensible people like me. Because I'm not talking foolishness. So if you think I'm talking foolishness, this is not the classroom for you. Three more. These people want to kill me. You have to ask yourself why. What makes me so special? NASA competing with me. CIA people want to kill me. Secret society want to destroy me and kill me or manipulate my life so that I kill myself. You have to ask yourself why. Hang on. There's something going on. Okay. So we got rebelling to maintain their parental rights. Exactly. See how hard I had to dig for this just now? So who is this talking about? The people who are in charge of Kanye West's career or Kanye West's image. Okay? So how do they maintain their control on us? Is by using the people that they put out there in the first place to inspire us and influence us. They use highly influential personalities in order to maintain their parental rights. So by using Kanye's image, like I said, they get to convince the world that Kanye is cool with this and Kanye is cool with that. So then that makes people who are fans of Kanye, people who look up to Kanye, feel like then if Kanye is cool with it, then I'm cool with it too. So the question is, where is the real Kanye? All right. So let's just check this. First card we have to come out is it's the truth. Feels correct like this. Okay, so it's the truth. So where is the real Kanye? They're using this person to project an image of Kanye that will further help to deteriorate societal norms. Okay? The underlying issue, it's an act of rebellion against the system. So everybody knows Kanye rebelled against the system. So they removed him and put somebody else in his place to pretend to be him so that they could use his image to further their agenda, to mislead us, mislead people who believe in Kanye, and cause a delay and further the one world government agenda. See that? That's the damn truth. See? With the information that they're giving. It's like Kanye is cool with it. Kanye is cool with his woman walking around like that. You guys should be cool with it too. See? Let's see what these mystery cards were. Influencing music. So what's Kanye's music been like lately? Attempt to save image or reputation. This is not Kanye's image or reputation that they're trying to save. Okay? They want to make Kanye's image push out the type of information that they want people, the type of misinformation that they want us, the audience, to receive. Okay? So what's Kanye's music been like lately? And where is the real Kanye West? Inciting violence. Is that what Kanye's music been doing lately? It's not the real Kanye that you're watching. If Kanye has been talking violence, if Kanye has been seeming off his rockers, it's because it's not the real Kanye. Let's get the next message. You don't just go from being this type of person to that type of person without, you know what I'm saying, any justification. People are who they are. You know your people how you know your people. And if your people ain't acting like your people, then most likely it's not your people. You need to ask yourself, who is that really? And it could be that they remove the whole person and put somebody fake in their place, or it could be that they're going out and they're being indoctrinated by someone else and they're believing whatever this person has been telling them, and it's causing them to talk and think and act outside of their character, outside of who you know they are. Sometimes it could be that maybe you didn't know your people as well as you thought you knew them in the first place. So let's be honest about the whole situation. But if it is a case where there's something up with your people, then pay attention and face reality. Or else fool yourself and get caught in the trap. It's up to you. I know there's been a few times Malika hasn't been behaving like herself. Sometimes it's just frustration. She's going through her own things. Because imagine being the child of a person like myself who is being hunted and taunted and provoked and bullied by the government, by her friends, by her family, by secret societies, by CIA agents, by fucking NASA, by neighbors, by... Her life isn't easy, okay? So know your situation and know your people. Random people in the community that don't know nothing about me hate me. Why? Because of things that people went and in their ear about me. Lies. They chose to believe. My daughter has to deal with all of that. So a lot of factors will make people act beside themselves, but know what you're dealing with. But this is not the real Kanye. See, I think that one world government agenda is to create chaos. Create so much chaos. They think it's a foolproof idea. But you know that phrase that they use, create order out of chaos. So first they create the chaos, and then they try to implement practices and laws and whatnot that are meant to quote unquote create order again, when they're the one who created the chaos in the first place, because they want to have justification and our compliance when they implement these new rules, these new ways of being and stuff like that. That's how they roll. It's like the COVID. They create a whole disease and then say, y'all need to come and get this vaccine. What's in the vaccines? What's the vaccine actually meant to do? See, create chaos and then claim said this is the new order. We're gonna do this. But what was the vaccine actually doing to the human body? Maybe that should be our next reading, our next investigation. What's the COVID vaccine actually doing to the human body, or what does God want us to know about the COVID vaccine? There we go. That's the question. Doing more of these investigations. This is actually Malika's idea, because Malika's fed up of them. Malika's like, if they won't leave you alone, then you need to clap back. And then I was like, I need to consult God on that. And God was like, clap back. I was like, okay. So I'm going to do more of these investigations, because the people who are after me, this is the only way I can slap them and thump them in their fucking face. Okay? Because they don't like what I'm doing. They don't like me giving out their secrets like this. But I keep warning them. I keep telling them. But they don't want to leave me alone. They want to abuse me and think that I'm not going to do anything about it. Because I'm nice. because I'm calm, because I'm cool. They just keep poking me and abusing me, poisoning my food, poisoning my toiletries, just doing all type of dumb shit to me for no reason, no justification. So it's my pleasure to do all these readings. What does God want us to know about the COVID vaccine? That might be the next reading. After I cater to our little crew, our little soul family first with some of their personal challenges, because it's been a while since I've done, but I'm still looking for the right formula. So if y'all are watching this, just know that I'm still working on it. This just flipped out. Let go and enjoy. God's like, it's alright, just go with the flow type vibe. Don't worry about nothing. That was a message for me. God want me to just keep calm and do my thing. Do the best I can. And have fun. Four more. If you know what they've done to Malika, yeah, it's only because it's not my business to tell. Alright. So we got tune out distractions. What does God want us to know? That says tune out distractions, man. Pay attention. Paga atención. Anything that's not working for your highest good, zone the fuck out. So, you haven't made any mistakes. Correct your mistakes. I said there's nothing to correct. Just keep your commitments, keep going. Okay? Tune out distractions. So this is like, if you know that this isn't the real Kanye West, it's not really our business to do anything. There's a department in God's army for that. Okay? Whatever's going on with Kanye, if you know what you know, just know what you know and do what you need to do for yourself. Okay? It's not that we don't care, it's that we can't do anything anyway, and worrying definitely not gonna change nothing. For all we know, Kanye could already be in a bunker somewhere, tucked away nice and safe. Alright? Or maybe not. But like I said, there's a department for that. So all of you earth angels out there that's not on your grizzy doing what you're supposed to be doing, I have nothing else to say. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So we got tune out distractions and be decisive. So don't be wishy-washy about how you're gonna go forward in your life. Rejuvenate yourself. Be positive, take care of yourself, and refine your attention. Just handle your business, yo. That's what God is saying. Shine your light. God said, this is not our problem. It's not that we don't care. If you could do something, do something. If you can't do something, then don't do anything. Okay? This is not for us to worry about. Trust me. God's army got killers in it too. God's army got people who love for bust gun in it. You see me? Because when God was sending in people into battle, hold on, let me charge my phone. When God was sending people into battle in the Bibles, they weren't going there to fucking sing Kumbaya. When God was destroying whole cities with water and stuff, it was not a Kumbaya moment or a Kumbaya event. God was killing people for real, taking back what belonged to it. When there's a fucking earthquake or a hurricane or a famine, trust me, God don't need our help. Pay attention to what you need to pay attention to. Cornelius Williams, hi. Cornelius Williams, how you get to talk to me and nobody else can talk to me? Hmm? I know that they got my station locked off, so nobody can talk to me like that. Anybody can talk to me, or else my screen would have been full of people chatting, just like everybody else's live. So who are you, Cornelius? Should I do a reading on who you? Should I ask God who are you? Talking about hi. Who the fuck are you? How you getting? You must be one of them. About hi. Hi yourself. Bumbleclot, talk to me. Let me show everybody the one diggy hype on the screen. Can you see it? About hi. Don't talk to me, blood. Fucking free me. Treat me with the respect that I fucking deserve. Don't talk to me. About high. You people fake all my stats. All my stats. My subscriber numbers is a lie. How many people are watching this live right now? It says 0 on there. That's a fucking lie. It says 0 likes. That's a goddamn lie. On the screen, just your little reggae ass. That's a bumbleclot lie. Eh? Don't fucking talk to me, blood. Y'all need to get a life. About high. Y'all need to fix this shit. The whole of it. Weak ass. Nobody else can get you to say hi to me but just you. About high. Go to hell. No, stay in hell. When I'm doing all these readings and all these videos, I'm doing it based on faith. I'm not doing it because I'm seeing stats. I'm not doing it because I know people are gonna see it. I'm doing it anyway because I've been called to do it, and whenever somebody's meant to see it, they will see it. I'm just doing my duty as a human being and as a servant of the Most High God. It's not about the numbers, because if it was about the numbers for me, I would have stopped long time. If it was about me knowing or thinking that I wouldn't be received out there or seen by anybody, I would have stopped long time. But I don't give a fuck about any of that. So whatever tricks y'all trying to do is not gonna work on me. I'm gonna play my part, and whatever happened to these videos is on God. It's not my project, it's God's project. I'm just assisting God. That's why I keep going in spite of whatever dumb tricks y'all try to play on my mind. And at the end of the day, I know that even if regular people aren't seeing my fucking videos, I know that you fucking wanna be bad man and wanna be bad gal, wanna be gangster, wanna be secret agent them. I know y'all are seeing it. I know you people are definitely seeing it. And I know something else you don't know. Think you're such great players. Players get played. Eh? You're trying to come school me, you're getting schooled. You can't hide from the truth, dummy. So you watching this video is permeating your mind, your body, and your soul. So whether or not you want to change, you cannot unhear what you've heard. So God's got you. Think you're coming here to just do dumb shit? Eh? Y'all came into my web. Gotcha. You can't unhear what you heard. And you know what else? That's just going to be on your conscience. It's going to be on your mind. You cannot escape it. That is the trick. Fools. 5 more. Trying to hide me from everybody else. How you know that that's who God was aiming for? God was after your mother cunt all the time. It was all about you. Ah, was like, fooled ya. Now say you didn't get the message. Okay, so we got filthy hair. Interesting. So hair, head. Alright, let's see. Something about the hair or the head. Act like y'all know me. What? Okay, wait. This way. Okay. So diarrhea in the reverse. So diarrhea is shitting uncontrollably. In the reverse is having control of one's feces when it comes out, where you put it and all that. In a situation of diarrhea, you almost kind of don't have any much you don't have much, what is it, control over your bowel movement. Okay, but it's in the reverse. So God want you to know that you see all the shit that's around you, you have you have power over it. Okay, speaking to the collective, everybody, you got power over the crap that's around you. So first we had filthy here, now we got smelly feet. So I'm getting from head to toe. It's your body, your mind, your life, your fate, your choice. We got I am a double agent. See that? I enjoy. I'm not even gonna read that. But I am a double agent, so you have the power to go either way. Alright? So you can either get with this or you can get with that. You can either take God's advice. I don't even want to see that shit. You were saying I use dildos on myself. I enjoy using dildos on myself. It's like, go fuck yourself kind of energy. Ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, so God says you have the power to follow the light and you have the power to follow the darkness as well. So make your decision, you know. It's up to you, but God has already told you you don't need to be paying attention to that if you can't do nothing about the fact that they have replaced our Kanye with a fake Kanye. Leave it alone. There are people out there who can do something about it. And when they wake up, they will do something about it. Until then, mind your business and do what you gotta do. Take care of your responsibilities and do it well. Yeah? The machine works when everybody's playing their part. Just like the machine of evil. It works well when everybody's playing their part. That's how it works. And the machine of good, it works well when everybody's playing their part. So there's nobody asking you to do everything and be everything for everybody all the time. It's humanly impossible. That's why we are a body. Okay? We are a body. We are an organization. We are a team. Hmm? So know who you are, where you fit, and get to your post. And once everybody is at their post, watch and you see how everything falls into place. Don't worry about what's not getting done. Everything is in divine timing, yeah? God's got it all under control. That's a part of our problem. We be wanting to fix everything because the good inside of us make us want to, you know, make everybody alright. But we're not all made for everything. See, I know my limits. I know my position. So I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not going to try to step over my position and try to get into somebody else's line of duty because I wasn't built for that, you know, and I wasn't built mentally and probably even physically to do certain things. So obviously that's not meant for me. That's how I see it. Because if God wanted me to handle something, God would either give me the inspiration to get involved, or God would give me the wisdom, the know-how, you know, to get involved. So if I have none of those things, then obviously I'd be only hurting myself. Two more. We don't need them to bring order to us. We bring order to ourselves. Interesting. We govern ourselves. And you're free to change your mind. That's what that shuffling was all about. If you follow your intuition and it takes you to point A, and you get to point A and you feel like, oh, this isn't the place, follow your intuition where it's guiding you to point B. And if that's not correct, follow your intuition again. And again and again. Yes. Because if God is trying to confuse our enemies, because remember, we are being targeted, you know. We are all being targeted. Anybody who is like me out there, the stars, we are being targeted. Follow your intuition. That's your God talking to you. That's your spirit guides. That's your, you know, your angels and stuff talking to you. Listen to them. You're on God's time. Align yourself. Everything is gonna be okay. We are destined to win this. Good will conquer evil in this season. Good has been ordained to conquer evil in this season. We're scheduled for a win. And we will make it happen. We will enjoy a slice of heaven on earth once again. Do you remember when life was like carefree? You know, friends were actually friends. You know? Family was actually family. Going out and having a good time was actually a good time. We're gonna get that back again, but we have to create it. One more. These people who wanna create this one world government environment, they would love it if they had the power to tell us when to sleep, when to shit, when to eat, and why. What's the point? I guess everybody's just made up how they're made up. So we got I'm confused at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's see where God is going with this. So I'm confused why spiritual problems, and this is why we do all. This is why I do the type of readings that I do on this channel, is so that I could bring you guys as much assistance as I possibly could. You know, because nobody taught us about spirituality. Spirituality is a new thing to many, almost all of us. Okay, most of us didn't have anybody to talk to us about spirituality. They talked to us about religion, they talked to us about having good manners, they talked to us about different things, but they never made us aware of our spirit, the spirit within. And that's a big problem, because our spirit is us. You see, our spirit is us. Because when everything else fall away, the only thing that's left is our spirit. Because our body, our mind, they both matter. Our spirit is eternal. And that's why a lot of people don't understand it. And that's why when I speak, listen to what I'm saying. Before you dismiss it, see if there's any sense in what I'm saying. Because I can only teach you what I've learned, how I've learned it, okay? And that's why it's good for us to do our own research. So I know this is a lot to unpack, what they're doing in the world. There's so much going on that we never thought were possible. I get it. Well, now you know that these things are possible. We keep trying to tell y'all, but when we talk about magic and stuff, y'all just say we're crazy. Simply because you don't understand what we're talking about. Simply because you haven't come across what we're talking about yet. What we actually are is more advanced in that matter, of the matter of spirituality. We've experienced telepathy. We've experienced seeing spirits. We've experienced weird things in our dream state. We've experienced visions while we're awake. We've experienced hearing God. We've experienced talking to our dead loved ones. I ask them not to show themselves to me because I think that shit is scary, but I talk to them. The ones that I feel like talking to anyway. The ones that I think are worthy of speaking to. It's a time for us to open up our mind. Our perception is closed off. I don't like what you do for work. And I can't explain right now. A lot of people have taken that tone. So because they don't understand us, they choose not to like us. And that's all right. But you know, in order to stay on the right side of the law, just know, say, you need to handle your business and leave us to handle our own. Okay? Because it's like everybody's not gonna like everything about everybody. Because I'm sure if I get to know all of you, there's gonna be elements of you that I fucking hate. So how about we live and let live? Because maybe you have some advanced learning, advanced experiences that I've never come across, and I might find it really weird. Like, am I missing something here? Because I don't know everything. I accept that. So it's for you to accept that as well. And know that we're all here for what we're here for. And God created all of us in the way that we were all created. You don't have to know somebody. You don't have to understand them to respect them. I don't have to know you to respect you. Respect your way of thinking, your way of living, your way of being. It's not my thing, but I don't have to hate you for it. It's just like lesbianism. God says lesbianism is fine, but it's still not my fucking thing. But I'm not going to hate on somebody who practices it. Do you, boo-boo, have fun. You know? It's just not my cup of tea. It's like somebody put food on your plate. You're going to eat what you want and leave what you don't want. That's the same way that we need to deal with life. Don't trouble what don't trouble you. Don't trouble who don't trouble you. Because you can't tell me that I'm crazy just because you don't know what I'm talking about. The first person to invent electric lights, or the telephone, or the first mobile phone, or I don't know, just the first person to even realize something about us as humans and how the human body work, or how the human mind work, we thought they were crazy too because we didn't understand. And it's a bad habit of human beings to consider somebody crazy just because you don't know what they. Somebody say, I'm hearing voices. Oh, you're crazy. Why would I say I'm hearing voices if I'm not hearing voices? How can I be hearing voices? How come you're not hearing voices? Have you ever thought of that? How come nobody want to talk to you? When I'm here sitting down and I'm hearing Burkina Faso in my head, that's not me saying Burkina Faso. It's somebody trying to send me a message. When I'm here chilling out and I'm hearing Bahrain in my head, I'm not thinking about Bahrain. When I was making the deck of cards on screen, the governmental deck of cards on screen, and I heard Leidenberg, where the hell was that coming from? I've never even heard of Leidenberg before, or Liden. See, I don't even know how to say the word. That place in South Africa and Kazakhstan. So who was telling me these things? How was I hearing these things? Just because you can't do what I do, it doesn't make me crazy or any less important than you or less respectable. Just because I can't do what you do or understand what you do, it doesn't make you crazy. That's what stupid people think about people. Stupid people assume that people are crazy. There's no such thing as crazy. If somebody say they're seeing things or they're hearing things, they are seeing things and they're hearing things. When your little child tell you, mommy, I see somebody, or you see the little baby playing with somebody and you're looking at, you know, see fucking nothing, or you see a cat looking at something and you can't see it, is your fucking cat crazy too? Is your baby crazy too? Admit that you don't know what you are. Admit that you have no idea what this is and what the world around you is. You're just waking up. You're just coming to understand there's a lot that you don't know. There's a lot that's been hidden from us. That's what I'll be talking about on this channel. And they keep us asleep or blind to the truth of what we are and who we are so that they can maintain power over us. When you don't know who you are, you tend to doubt yourself. When you know who you are, you step out in confidence and faith. So the attack of the enemy is to keep us ignorant of who and what the human is. And animals too. And the trees, everything. God. Just because you don't understand it doesn't make me crazy. It makes me a teacher of some sort. So you might want to listen. At the very least, it makes me a speaker. If not your teacher, a speaker. Because I'm actually teaching what I have learned. I'm not trying to exalt myself over you and tell you things I know nothing about. Because I don't just come and repeat what somebody else tell me. If I do, I'll tell you, I heard. But if I come and speak about something, no matter how mad it sounds, is because it's my testimony, it's my experience. You know how many people in the crazy house don't belong in the crazy house? You know how many people are being shut up with their medicines? Why? Because somebody want to keep them quiet, or because their loved ones don't understand what's happening with them because they've never experienced what their person have experienced or has experienced. So they can't they decide to assume that this person is crazy, they need mental help. We need to stop doing that to our people. So some of the most brilliant people, some of the most brilliant minds, some of the most gifted people are locked away in psychiatric wards because they were not understood. Kanye himself told you this is a tactic that they use when they want to keep people quiet. They used it on me too. When they want people to not believe you, they try and make you act crazy so people assume that you're crazy, so nobody listen to the truth that you're bringing into the world, so that you all stay asleep and deceived and ignorant of who you are. And ignorance produces powerlessness and hopelessness. Kanye told you. They gave him injection to slow him down, keep him quiet, discourage him from speaking the truth. They did the same thing to me in Montserrat. It's the same tactics over and over and over again. Every one of our superstars that find the courage to speak their truth and let the world know exactly what's going on around them, what the evil people around them are trying to do or use them to do to the rest of the world, they brand that person as crazy. Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, you fucking name them. They either brand them as crazy or they kill them. You hear how Michael Jackson used to talk? You hear how I talk? This is why they want to kill me. Shut me up. That's the world that we're living in. So me, I'm not running. And I'm not going to be quiet either. I have divine authority to do and be as I am. And I will be this. And anybody found at the other end of my sword, if you're not meant to be there, you won't be there. Y'all gonna stop fucking with me. I will conquer. I will have justice. Don't matter how long it takes. Justice will prevail. God will prevail. For me. Excuse me. All these family members and friends and fellow human beings, period, that didn't believe in me. It's okay, I get it. You couldn't do what I'm doing, so you were measuring me with your yardstick. I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. I shall not be afraid. If them a come, make them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High One. They don't mind. What is it? When you fall behind and can't pay your bills on time, prostituting or standing in them government line, and they don't mind. When you're locked up in jail, I can't even remember exactly how this song goes, but that's a powerful song. Etana, I Am Not Afraid. That's the name of the song and the name of the artist. But I am not afraid. No, no, I am not afraid. No, if them a come, make them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High One. Listen, there's no way that a woman like me supposed to be this talented and this broke at the same time. That's supposed to show you something wrong somewhere. Yeah, man. And the problem is not within me, the problem is in the world around me. That's where the problem is. I am not the one with the problem. The problem is everybody else around me. So these people who want to have their one world government, they start it at the top of the pyramid and then they trickle down their nonsense to everybody else until it get down to the regular man who is around me, regular human beings around me. So I'm ostracized from society itself. That's why they cut off my bank account and everything. You're not gonna have no friends, they said to me. You're not gonna have no family. You're not gonna have no work. You're not gonna have no clients. You're not gonna have no house. You're not, and I'm saying, fuck y'all. You're not God. Who gonna run this town tonight? Not you. They're coming at me. I'm like, shut up. We are. Yeah, I tell you, we are. That's what Kanye is going through. Because Kanye ain't afraid to talk the truth. Truth speakers, they suffer like that. Truth speakers suffer defamation, degradation, and everything negative to try and discourage them from continuing on that path. But me, I'm pushing back. I will not stop. You gon' back the fuck up. Call me Mrs. You gon' back the fuck up. Mrs. gon' make you back the fuck up. That's the one. Yeah. You're crazy, I'm fucking crazy too. You're evil, I'm evil too. You're nice, me nice too. Two more. Yeah, I thought I was joking when I started out on this journey. Let me tell you something about me. I don't talk for talking's sake. I don't make empty threats. I don't play them foolish games. If me say it, me can back it. Or else me not say it. I don't do bullies. Don't bully me and think I'm just gonna take it. So we gotta get a part-time job. Interesting. So there's some activity that need to be included. I'm hearing the part-time job is getting to understand yourself and the world around you. If you have spiritual problems and you don't know yourself and you don't know what's happening around you, maybe it's time that you start to get to know. If you don't know what quality of society we live in, if you don't know what's happening underground in the society that we live in, then it's time that you start digging and finding out. Start looking at the reality and start painting these pretty pictures of the ideal life. Life is far from ideal, because there are people who wake up every day and they get in their groups to make life miserable for us. That's why there's inflation. That's why there's poverty. That's why there's recessions. That's why people are going to food banks. That's why people who are meant to be millionaires can't be millionaires. They're always met with obstacles. It's not because life is working against you. It's because there's people working against you, because they want to decide who get money and who don't get money. Because if you got money and you have a good heart, you're going to do positive things with your money. And positive things work against the one world government agenda. They don't want people to have self-respect. They don't want people to have self-reliance. They don't want people to be strong within themselves. They don't want people to be self-made and self-motivated. They want people to be dependent on their system. So when people are dependent on their system, they can control the people. These people are control freaks. And they have no respect for God nor man. They feel they're God. So now the objective is to stick by God so that God can show them, yo, I know you run things. So we gotta spend quality time with siblings, and it's in the reverse. So there's some people that you've been spending your time with, and God is saying them are not the people that you're supposed to be spending your time with. Look, the underlying issue is it's not going well. So if you find that, look, who are they? There is always a choice. So our future is in our hands. Are you holding yourself back? Why? Stand up for your fucking self. Listen to people and then decide for your goddamn self. And be kind to yourself by not allowing yourself to be bullied or deceived. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Do some research. It's our responsibility. You don't know yourself, you don't know the world around you. Take the time out and do your research. Get to understand what's really going on. What the fuck is Chanel really talking about? Start asking yourself. What is she on here rambling about? And she goes on for hours talking about it. And I don't know what the hell she's talking about. I'm speaking the language of angels, my dear. So you need to go and get your wings so you can understand me. Your wings is your experience, knowledge, elevation, right? Right. Elevate your mind, your body, and your soul. We got 2 more decks to get these messages from. Let's see what else God wants us to know. So you see how God took the light off of Kanye West and shone it. English language is not my first language. God took the light off of Kanye West and shone it on us. Shined, is shined a word? and has shown it. You know what I'm trying to say. Has shined it on us. That is like, look into yourself. Well, God did start off with telling us to look into ourselves, like on our own perception. This case is a perfect case for us to exercise and analyze our own sense of perception and deduction. I think the deduction means like to suss something out. Perceive and investigate. Perceive and analyze. Perceive and confirm. Okay? Understanding. There we go. Some people just want to control their husband. Some people just want to control their wife. Some people just want to control their children. Some people just want to control their employees. These motherfuckers want to control everybody and everything everywhere all the time. Okay? Okay. And anybody who stands in the way talking about you can elevate yourself enough to share their power of influence and control with them, like, how dare you? I will kill you. Hence, they try to kill people like me and Kanye West and everybody else that, you know, have a mind of their own and are not afraid to speak and act on their own and actually help to build others to be independent and free. They don't like that. You're fucking up their vibe, Chanel. You're fucking up their vibe. Good. They fucked up my vibe. Talk about that. What happened to my mother and me relationship? Who did that? What happened to the relationship between my mommy and me? Who is responsible for that? Why is my father dead? Who is responsible for that? Why am I not around any of my brothers and sisters and can't live with them in peace? Who is responsible for that? Why are my teeth missing and mash up? Who responsible for that? All the things that's going on with my Malika, who responsible for that? Y'all can't talk to me. Don't give what you can't take. My little nephew, them all of a sudden every week they're fucking sick. Who responsible for that? My sister can't have peace within her own body and mind. Who responsible for that? I can't go to my kitchen and eat whatever I like in peace because my body gonna start to malfunction. Who responsible for that? I have no bank account. Who responsible for that? My bank account lock off I have no access. Me don't even know if it's still open. Who the fuck responsible for that? My two businesses not doing anything. Nobody can get through to me to communicate to me. Who responsible for that? Sound mind, sound body. Yes, still I can't provide for myself. Who is responsible for that? You're gonna pay me. You don't want me to share your throne with you? I don't share your throne with you, my love. I am above you. Know your place. I come under God and God only. And you the underneath of God, underneath of me. Mr. and Mrs. Elite, Mr. and Mrs. Illuminati, Mr. and Mrs. Secret Agent. Y'all come beneath my God and myself. But she throne. I have my own throne. Look at it. Look at it from a spiritual perspective. Physically, you look like you're above me. But spiritually, you can't even see me. You're not even my footstool. That's how far you are from me. Y'all are nothing and nobody. Jackass. All y'all. But elite. Elite to who? Elite to these people that you have as slaves. Elite to these people that you have afraid of you. You're not elite to me. I am elite to you. I am the elite to you. I am the real deal. That's why you can't catch me. That's why you can't conquer me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Y'all are nothing and nobody. Mr. and Mrs. Elite. Two more. You are the elites, but me and my people are the real elites. You got thought. All is mind, the universe is mental, everything is about psychology. You know? The way you think can either make you or break you. Only the truth can set us free. Yes, me. I'm above all of you. I I'm above all the so-called elites, and I'm above all the people who are afraid of the elite and therefore do the elite's bidding. I'm above all of you. Because if I'm above your bosses, then clearly we don't elevate above you. For you to get to my level, you have to start thinking on your own and acting on your own under God. So we have man-made tornado. What's a tornado? Feel correct like this. Interesting. Yeah, so in between. Man-made tornado. What's a tornado? A tornado is a weather event where winds are spinning in a circular motion, picking up things. Because tornado don't put things down, they pick things up. So man-made tornado. Man are trying to pick themselves up. They're trying to elevate to heights. They're trying to reach the moon. Oh my God. So we got water. God made tornado. God is meeting them like, where you think you go? Look, God made famine. Where you think you go? Look, lock off. Pollute that. See? You are the cause of your own pestilence. And the pestilence of everybody else, the whole village. The people who believe in these elites. So the man-made tornado is start with the elites. They're the ones who make the rules. They're the ones who say who gets in and who does not. Who among you get in and who does not? Because you want to be a part of them because you think that they are it. Nah, man. God thing is it. They don't value their staff. They don't value you people, but God values us. So you could either be a part of them or you could be a part of God's crew. Be a part of them and be their slave, or be a part of God's crew and let God give you your own power and your own right under God's guidance. So no matter which way you go, you're going to have a boss. So you can either let them boss you about or let God boss you about. And I can assure you, the working conditions are much, much better over on this side. And the rewards, the bonuses, they are much, much better over on this side. If you can see it correctly. Be in the world and not of it. Money is not it. Friends is not it. Family is not it. You know what is it? Knowing that God is on your side. It creates a certain level of peace and courage unlike any other. As you can see through the way how I handle this battle that they brought towards me since 2008 that I'm aware of. But I feel like they've been bringing this battle to me since I was a baby. And I'm still here, still winning. How? God. That's how. I choose to come under God and God only. I choose to be commanded by God and God only. I choose to put my faith in God and God only. I choose to trust that God is the ultimate power and God only. It's a real thing. So men are trying to lift themselves up to heights that they don't belong. They don't have no authority to be up there. Hence elite. They want to exalt themselves to elite status. They call themselves elite, but they are not. They consider themselves to be above all, but they are not. They want to be as high as the moon, but they are not. God met them at the gate like, who are you and where do you think you're going? What are you doing? Look, they come with the energy and God come with the same energy. God made famine. God just cut them off. Y'all ain't nothing. I'm not just telling you that, elites. Y'all are nothing and you're nobody. Because you only have what God give you. The difference between me and you is that I acknowledge and respect that I only have what God give me. You believe that you are God. You believe that you are the giver and the taker of life. And that's where God's going to have to step in and put you in your bumbleclot place. God says, I will cut you off and I will poison you just like you people cut me off and poison me. You see that? My boss say, yo, my turn. Coming up where? Know your place, man. You're not rise going nowhere. And you did it yourself. Man-made pestilence. And you did it to all the people who choose to believe in you too. Mr. and Mrs. Elite. You are the man-made disease. You are the disease of us all because you are the one who put out the rules. You are the one who send out the commands from the top. If our government is messed up, it's because of you. Our police system messed up is because of you. The medical field messed up is because of you. Our pharmaceuticals are messed up is because of you. Our food is messed up is because of you. Our air is messed up is because of you. The earth itself is crying out and it's because of you. You are the problem here. God says, I'm going to cut you off. You're going to find out in a minute who really run this town. Who's going to run this town tonight? We are. Yeah, I tell you, we are. Hey. They used to use Rihanna to compete with me. They used to put Rihanna in my dreams and stuff thinking that I'd be fucking jealous of Rihanna. They tend to use Rihanna's energy to try to trigger me. So they will put her in my face all the time like, am I jealous? Yo, I am not jealous of Rihanna. Even she felt like I was jealous of her and I had to tell her, yo, Rihanna, if I step into your scene, I'm going to come up in there and be your boss. Me and you not on the same level. No disrespect to you. But I'm not just a singer or a songwriter. I'm not just a performer, as you can see. Don't come measure up yourself with me. Because even if you're taller than me, I'm bigger than you. My energy bigger than yours. My status higher than yours. My value higher than yours. Don't come measure up yourself with me. Don't believe their hype. Know your place. Why would I want to join this stupid elite when I know what they do to you people? Your lives are not your own. I'm not jealous of you. I'm not jealous of your man. You and your boyfriend look good together though. Your husband or whatever, that ASAP Rocky there. He's so cute. You guys look good as a nice family. I hope that you're genuinely happy talking to Rihanna now, for real. Because y'all look good together. But I'm not jealous, my love. What's for me is for me. Who is for me is for me. And when it's for me, it'll be for me. Okay? I'm not one of them chicks. You don't have to watch your throne. Your throne is yours. I don't want it. Just like nobody can take mine. You see me? Yeah. Trying to use Rihanna to hurt my feelings, like if I don't know who you people are. I got the contract come to me. It was a shitty contract. I refused that shit. Nobody treats me like that. I'm not gonna see that shit and jump to it. Jump to what? To my debt? My DEBT, my debt? No, thank you. Because that contract, I'll miss your debt. That was no damn deal. That was nonsense. Anybody that you give that kind of contract to and they sign it, something definitely wrong with them. Something definitely wrong with how they value themselves and how they see life. But I've been graced with a sound mind and sound body from a very early age. You see me? So I refused you people. You guys didn't refuse me. You would love for me to join you because I will come and put a spark back in the whole industry because I see the whole thing dead out. Dancehall industry dead, reggae industry dead, every industry just dead right now. And I'm just sitting back watching y'all like. So sad. It's sad. But that's because your spirit is not in the right place. Your allegiance is not in the right place. These elites are nobody. You've given them power over yourselves. God says, okay, go ahead with them then. Since they're your God, go ahead. Since you choose to fear them more than you choose to respect and fear God, God said, go ahead. Respect, love, and fear God. I mean, I really like to fear God, but sometimes God should be feared. But more time is respect and love. We're supposed to love God because God is worthy to be loved. We have breath of life. You think it's them elite make you live? You think it's them elite that feed your bumper clot every day? You think it's them elite that create jobs for you? You think it's them elite that put breath and power in your body to do your work and be able to provide for your family? You think it's them elite that gave you your talents? Your talent for writing and singing and performing, dancing and making music and whatever other great talents you have. You think it's them? You think them elites had anything to do with that? So you take God's glory and you give it to somebody else and think that God gonna keep on blessing you. Nah, man. Miss us with the nonsense. Get your shit together. Get your mind right. Y'all are stagnant because you have turned your face away from the one that's giving you your power, that's giving you your blessings, giving you your confidence and your intelligence, giving you the gift of creativity. You've turned your face away from them and been looking at these elites and your governments. Because the elites walk through your government. So however the hell you turn your face to them, you're not looking at God anymore. You're not big up God no more. You're not push God to the forefront no more. You're not give God God's glory. You're giving God's glory to something and somebody else. God said, go on then. Go see if you find what you're looking for over there. That's why whole music vibe just dead out, dead out, dead out, dead out, dead out. Pure nonsense. Nonsense after nonsense after nonsense after nonsense after nonsense. About elite. Two more. Life would have been so good right now if it wasn't for these stupid elites sending down all these dumb rules. Write about what you know about. So this goes back to our perception. So this is the last message, yeah. So God says, write about what you know about. Change the melody, audio art. So the things that you're hearing, the things that you're saying to yourself. So the first thing, if you write about what you know about, okay, it's like you writing something in a book exactly how it happened. Okay, do not flip anything around in your mind. Write them exactly how it happened. Speak truth to yourself and analyze what you wrote, and then you will see. When you know say somebody gonna visit you before they even visit you, and then they turn up at your door and you feel like, wow, me feel like you were gonna come and see me. What is that? When you're chilling out and you hear somebody in the room with you speak to you, and you said to them, did you even probably answer them, or you ask them, did you say something to me, and they said no. What happened there just now? Who spoke then? Who were you answering to? What did you hear? Where did you hear that? You understand? So God says, write about what you know about, and then change the melody, audio art, change how you're talking to yourself. Listen to yourself when you actually speak. Stop painting things to look how you want it to look, and stop painting situations to look how you feel people expect us to see things. It's time that we face the truth. What is instinct? What is intuition? What is a dream, really? Is magic real or high science? What is science? How did the earth start? Was it a big bang? Was it a big bang? Is it evolution? Dig in. God wants us to dig in. And if that's what you want to talk about, God says be yourself to attract the right people. That's the underlying issue. So you need to find people who are interested in finding out as well. Because when I started to become awakened to the fact that there was a lot that I was missing about life, it was hard to find somebody to speak to about these things. Because most people, they just want to party or eat food. They want to talk about the frivolous things. They want to talk about more light-hearted things. But these questions are very important. What are we? Who are we? What can we do? What can this body do? What can this mind do? The pyramids, how were they even built? Who the hell does that? And they make us believe that people that existed thousands of years ago than we are. I doubt that. I believe that we are probably the dumbest that humanity has ever been in its existence. It's like we're starting over from scratch. Those who came before us were much more intelligent than we are, much more advanced than we are. So the advancements that you see us making today, shit, build a pyramid like the one in Egypt and then place there, and then come talk to me about intelligence and exceptionality. Be yourself to attract the right people, birds of a feather. So if you're here right now and you like what I'm talking about, it's because we resonate with each other, birds of a feather. Then we have swagger. What is your charisma? Personal swagger. Is it subtle or loud? Swagger. So be yourself. Be exactly how you are. Find your flock. Don't be who your parents ask you to be. Don't be who your husband or wife expect you to be. Now is a time for everybody to get in their right place. So you might have some separations going on. If you were yoked with the wrong person, whether in family or in love affairs or at the wrong job or wherever you are not equally yoked, just know, say, it's time to reconfigure your life. Get back to doing it from your heart and soul. Exactly. Be honest with yourself. The truth shall set us free. And once we start doing that, then things will start to change in the world. Change or tweak the beat, vibration and energy control. So once we know who we are, we can then govern ourselves properly and manage the world around us effectively. Let's see what was coming next. Yeah, see what you need to hear. It's not about what you want to hear right now. Only the truth. Stop hiding from the truth. Look, share the events of your own spiritual journey in your work, the rises and the falls, the weird and the make sense. Speak the truth to yourself. We are not just simple humans. We are not just simple beings. Look, it takes courage to be original. Like myself, even though I'm one of the very few people out here to talk like this, I'm gonna be courageous and come and speak my truth. If that makes me look crazy, then I guess I'm crazy then. Or maybe me selective crazy. Because how come I'm not crazy all the time? And how come I'm making so much sense even though you don't know what I'm saying? I'm speaking it very, whatever language this is, I'm speaking it very fluently. Like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's because I know what the fuck I'm talking about, yo. You don't know what I'm talking about. That's not my problem. And I don't want you to make that my problem either, or else we will have a problem. Like the elites have come to find out. And God says, pray before you. Pray before you approach this situation. Pray before you go on this journey of seeking. Pray before you go on this journey of self-elevation. Because outdated thinking is an issue. What we thought we were, what most of us have been taught we are as human beings, as a human family, is lies, is surface level, is nonsense, is very limited. Link up with your people, birds of a feather. And I'm done. So I'm going to let you guys go now. And who has ear to hear, hear. And who got eyes to see, see. And the rest of y'all, be on your journey and do you, okay? And we won't get in your way. And make sure you don't get in our way either, because we will bulldoze you. And God is going to help us, because God is on our side. Right? Until next time, my loves. Bye-bye. That's not the real Kanye West. Where is our Kanye West?